CNN projects that Donald Trump will be the winner of the New Hampshire Republican primary. We also predict that Bernie Sanders will be the winner.
Thank you. Thank you, New Hampshire.
I still love New Hampshire, and I always will.
It looks like you all have reset the race, and for that, I am really grateful.
I want to congratulate Donald Trump tonight on his victory. No, he won fair and square, but I beat him in Dixville Notch.
Residents of Dixville Notch who have already filled out their ballots and they're ready to cast them at midnight. We'll open the polls. They will drop those ballots into the box. The box will leave the room. They will go back, count them out, and within a few minutes we will know the results.
Tuesday, February 9th, and I hereby declare the vote open and happy 100th anniversary to the New Hampshire primary.
America. And Catherine, the best. Stevens.
I'm running around to all the different precincts, the voting centers where people are casting their first votes of 2016. It's really exciting. It's 21 degrees, though, and I forgot gloves today, so it's been a little chilly. But I'm about to talk to a bunch of voters right now. There are a ton of Kasich supporters here, but there are also some Hillary. I saw some Trump, so we'll see what we get.
Cool. You're pumped?
I'm pumped. Yeah, I am.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go voters! Donald Trump!
Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders sent a shockwave. When you look at the voter turnout, it was really high voter turnout, I think higher than Barack Obama in 2008. So you can't say that it was apathy. You have to say that there was some engagement and that people got excited.
The choice is yours. You have an opportunity to make your vote count.
There's nothing quite like when there are two competitive primaries, because then everyone has skin in the game. When it's one primary, it's usually a lot quieter, but this time it was very loud.
Just remember, there's a special place in hell for women who don't help each other.
Imagine what a Trump presidency will be like. I am more excited than Lindsey Graham in a fabric store.
Who the hell is going to pay for the wall? What?
A message is being sent to the Republican Party and to the establishment: you're not connecting. We don't like you. And frankly, in a way, Donald Trump is also part of what they've created, because they always said that government was the problem. Well, then why would you elect someone from government? And why would you expect government to fix it?
He's going to build that wall. He's going to kick out the Muslims, which I'm in favor of. Every Muslim should be gone yesterday.
What do I want for my great-grandchildren? I want this country to be great.
Do you think Donald Trump can make this country great for your grandchildren? Yes.
Overnight.
Yes.
The party establishment on both sides was resoundingly defeated. A lot of Republican elites especially will look back on it with horror that Donald Trump became the New Hampshire standard bearer. And yet, I think it's historic in as much as it's been such a crazy year.
Here's the real question that have to terrify Republicans. Do you think Donald Trump's people will go to that establishment candidate? Do you think that they're Republicans? No. You think they're conservatives? No.
I will be a conservative candidate, embracing conservative values.
I will unite the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
We're conservatives here. We believe government is a last resort and not as a first resort.
So if you pick a good establishment Republican who's going to flash his conservative credentials, do you think those people are going to follow him because he says those things? No. That's why I'm not sure you put the genie back in the bottle. And I think that's the part that terrifies them.
To be honest with you, I have never been to a rally until the Trump.
He's not a politician. I mean, Ben Carson and Fiona, the same thing. They're not politicians. What have the politicians done for us?
This is the first time I've ever volunteered for any candidate, but he's worthy of my time. I don't have a lot of time, but that small window of time I have, I will give it to Donald Trump.
They don't really identify as Republicans. They identify as Trump. And not that Trump is a party, but he's now become a brand.
There's this like really great Matt Bai article that argued that like Trump was the only candidate who created a catchphrase like catchy enough to put on a hat. And that means your message is like succinct, it resonates, it's memorable. And at that point, I think a lot of people in the party were struggling to like communicate their message. Those who were voting for Bernie all told me that they were voting for Bernie because of personality reasons. Bernie was honest and trustworthy and someone that they would want to see as their president.
He's such a selfless man. He's been just this small Vermont senator, never really seeking the spotlight, never trying to get anywhere like ahead for himself.
I mean, it seems like he's the realest of all the candidates out there. Like, he really cares, and whatever he's saying is true.
Every month, Hillary Clinton is sounding more like Bernie Sanders.
We got to hold the big bank's feet to the fire.
And Bernie Sanders is teaching her stuff she thought she didn't need to know.
Go after the inequality, and not just economic inequality. We have to deal with racial inequality, with gender inequality, with sexual orientation inequality.
She has been in this bubble. She is running the old campaign. She doesn't realize the real anger at Wall Street. She doesn't understand that there's a connection between money and the kind of money that she has accumulated and the results that we see in politics.
The Clintons are the worst part of American politics, if you ask me, with the lying, the cheating, the sexual shenanigans, the money, this Clinton Foundation. I think they're the worst part of American politics.
You know, I came into the election thinking I was going to vote Republican, and I decided to vote for Bernie Sanders. I don't agree with all of his policies and proposed policies, but he has his convictions, and what he's saying is what he believes.
The longer that a Bernie Sanders stays in the campaign, Hillary Clinton might be a Democratic socialist by November.
Marco Rubio lost last night. He seemed the odds-on favorite to at least finish a strong second, but he had a mistake, a bobble at the worst possible time in a format that has worked well for him all year. He made a mistake at the worst possible time.
Let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Let's dispel with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. This notion that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing is just not true.
There it is.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
The memorized 25-second speech.
Well, that's the reason why this campaign.
Now he's stuck trying to fight his way back into this race in South Carolina. We've certainly seen enough twists and turns, but it could have been a lot easier than it's going to be now.
Who would you think was the biggest loser from last night?
I think Christie, unfortunately, because he put so much time and effort and heart into New Hampshire. He did it the right way. He spent a ton of time here, and I'm sure it's this really shitty day for the Christie team.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while for the New Hampshire primary electorate to get to know you and to put you in first place. But I know that with Governor Romney, we fell short in 2007, 2008, and we came back next cycle and totally blew away the field here in New Hampshire. So I have every confidence that if Chris Christie comes back to New Hampshire, he'll do the same. I've done this cycle 3 times now, and when it ends, you just think, you know, as soon as it ends, I can't wait to get back.
Primaries were meant to be disruptive. It was a Democratic roar that came out of New Hampshire. In some sense, it was a fitting celebration of the 100th anniversary, though I suspect a lot of elites are staying home today with covers over their heads saying, oh, let's not do this again for another 100 years.
These are so heavy. Who would do this?
God damn it. Oh yeah, do you want to see the collection of parking tickets? These are the parking tickets I've accumulated in the last 3 weeks. Because I did a whole sweep in December where I paid everything. But
what was the total?
I don't know. I told myself I'd pay these today before I left here. This is what I started trying to do.
When I got too many tickets, I just put CBS News in my windshield and it didn't work.
It's sad to leave all these people who have become my family and my support system here, and all these voters who we paid so much attention to, and now I'm just like dropping out of their lives like I was never even in it in the first place.
Any final thoughts, either your time here or the entire election process?
And I just, whoever does do this job next, you should hope that you get New Hampshire. That's really it.